argument or any issue that accumulates and shape shocked many of us. All students were considered happy, and if not, they were sad and wanted to be opposed. However, it eventually provides great benefits and elevates some difficulties, particularly with our parents or guidance. Student uniforms are not required in public school. This is one of the hottest issues on most popular of the different platforms and social media that are currently spreading news. The Department of Education clearly states that public school students are not required to wear uniforms during traditional classes. It stated that it was not already a mandatory rule for public school students to be in uniform while attending school prior to the COVID-19 disease outbreak. It looks forward to the new reality because we Filipinos are struggling to survive in such tough circumstances and an increasing number of people are falling into severe poverty. As a result, Vice President Sara Duterte, who also serves as Education Secretary, issued the instructions in order to avoid additional costs for student families. Wearing school uniforms is pleasant. It can be a very empowering and entertaining period. But unfortunately, going to school can also be complicated and tiring, since it has a lot of different activities and uniforms can sometimes add to the student's burden as well. But, according to some educators and experts, uniforms do not significantly enhance academic, behavioral, or social consequences or eliminate discrimination or violent acts. According to studies, there's been no improvement in these areas. In fact, the school uniform may frustrate disobedient students. It is preferable to teach students how to appreciate and acknowledge differences between individuals in order to demonstrate to them how to be kind and responsive toward one another. Uniforms don't really reflect the real world because everyone looks and dresses diversely in real life. We should be aware of that since Filipino people certainly have lots of children or kids. We often think that we also have to consider their situations. Don't you ever blame them for having it all. It is their choice. Let them know, realize, and get a lesson learned after all. Furthermore, school uniforms can be quite expensive and add a burden to parents. Parents who send their children to school provide an allowance and additional funds for other purposes. Due to the numerous fees and expenses for schooling and supplies, not all parents are prepared to deal with school uniform requirements. Additionally, wearing school uniforms can make every student feel like an outcast. I know we are already aware that here in the Philippines, it is not definitely level at the same status in life. It can make them feel stressed as well as insecure. It can make them purchase new things and everything to be level with their classmates. These are some of the problems facing students who are required to wear school uniforms. It creates inequalities. We should be aware and vigilant as well. We should look back to the past few years and see that wearing school uniforms is quite uncomfortable for everyone. I observe it can be a balance between the students who want uniforms and those who don't. I can still remember some students wearing school uniforms to keep them irresponsible. They are no longer more comfortable, especially for those who don't want uniforms. And there are still some students who remain irresponsible for their requirements. Therefore, it's good to do what makes them comfortable and let their style be enlightened, which helps all parents to reduce and lessen some adversities in daily life. Every student is quite experienced in wearing school uniforms, so why wouldn't we also discover and explore what they implemented? Students attend school to learn and explore behavioral and social outcomes, so they can experience new skills, think creatively, achieve great things in class every day, succeed in extracurricular activities, and various other things. All of those are exciting and enjoyable experiences. In addition, we can still do that even without wearing school uniforms. Yes, it looks good looking, but we have to consider the status of every Filipino living there. This is Jan of Nasa Francisco, Resetting the issue, students' school uniforms are no longer required. Thank you and God bless us all.